So today I want to share with you another form of mind pattern. I work with mind patterns a lot. I work with internal deeper patterns of people a lot, and I notice that a lot of times when you experience a traumatic event in your life, or a lot of times when you experience someone, as in like a relation, or be it with your family, or be it like an external person, when you experience something which is like not in sync with your energies, even if you were a baby, even if you were a child, even if you were like a teen, if something that happened which was traumatic and something that was like not in sync with your energies and not in sync with your belief systems, not in sync with what you wanted to feel at that point, and someone wanted to harm, or maybe someone behaved in a way that was not in alignment with who you are, then I've noticed that a lot of times, in order to cope with that, in order to cope with a traumatic event, in order to cope with that energy or external person or that abuse or attack, the mind tends to create a barrier. The mind tends to create a pattern in a way which is protecting the person. Like, let's say if the person is A and A suffers from a traumatic event as a child at the age of 5, and at the age of 5, obviously the child could not understand what is happening and how to deal with it. So the child's mind created a pattern, a structure, which is acting as a barrier and acting as a protection from that particular energy or from that particular incident. Now, what happens is when this barrier is created, the child doesn't know, because it is not being done consciously. It is done by the subconscious. It's a act of the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind protects the person by creating this barrier without the person acknowledging it or knowing it. So this barrier remains into the subconscious mind of the person, and throughout the years, the growing up years, when this person experiences something similar, this barrier is going to act out. This space is going to act out as a protection. Now, what happens when we address this barrier? What happens because a lot of times people don't know that they have created mind patterns in order to cope with different situations. So, coping mechanism can create another form of mind patterns which act as a protection from like attacks, from abuse, from traumatic events, from something where you have no control, or where you feel helpless, that I cannot deal with it, or I cannot speak up, or I cannot voice out myself. So these are the mind patterns which come from the coping mechanism of a person. And once you are in this, without your knowing, these mind patterns are subconsciously working from behind at a deeper level, and they will keep you stuck because you have created it like a barrier in order to protect yourself. So, and that's what we clear when we go into therapy, that we address these kind of mind patterns, we address these kind of coping mechanism behaviors, and we resolve that. And once we resolve that, once we resolve those incidents that created these kind of mind patterns, and we bring the resolution to the person at the current state, as well as all the incidents that has happened in the past. And once we do that and open that, the energy of those mind patterns, or clear them, the change happens very instantly for people. So if you are someone who might be having something similar, then please take a session, please book a session with a theta healer and clear those mind patterns, because it is very important for you to identify and clear such patterns in order to move forward, and in order for that abundance, the wealth that you are asking for, to come forward to you. So I'm Nisha Singla. I'm an inner work specialist and a theta healing instructor, and please follow me for more such content. Thank you.